Taurus, hey there babies, Melissa here to do your timeless general reading. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Is not going to resonate with all Taurines. If it does resonate for you, feel free to like and subscribe. This is a general reading. We're actually just going to be looking at your current situation, and then we'll look at anything coming towards you that you do not see. This can be love, this can be money, this can be whatever. So this is your current situation. We're just going to take pop-outs and freestyle, okay? Let's see. Anything you need to know about me, you can find in the About section of my channel. I think my website is there, as well as in the description box below, where you can now book personal readings through. And what else? I think that's it for today. I don't have a love reading going on, so okay. So your current situation, I see, is you really have done a lot of work on yourself. You've done a lot of work on yourself. You're finally coming into a space of realizing that, you know, your own worth, your own power. I feel like you still have some hesitation, or this Ten of Wands is like, to me, a desire to be approved by others, which I don't know. Most people probably go an entire lifetime desiring to be approved by others, but it is the biggest mistake we make as human beings, because and it starts in kindergarten. My kids are a huge eye-opening experience for me as far as that is concerned. Their entire being changed, both of them, when they started kindergarten. And it really started, it felt like this. They came home with the weight of the world on them. They all of a sudden cared what people thought. They were trying to be different than they are. And it was just, it was hard to watch. I'm not going to lie. It still is, because it still happens. And you watch their little hearts get broken, and people call it life experience, and we need this, and this is good for us. It's really damaging, and it is important, and I try so hard to work on this with my children, is loving people is great. Needing to be loved by people is, it's a weight that we can't choose what other people are going to do, think, feel. So, and at any time we are up for judgment or whatever by other people. So people will judge easily, judge others, especially when they're judging themselves. And only when they're judging themselves. They might not know they're judging themselves. Anyways, I feel like there are people in and around your situation that might have you feeling less than worthy. Even though you've done all this work and you were really feeling yourself. I even feel like you might have found your perfect match in love, right? But I feel like there are other people, and I don't think this actually has anything to do with love, that are making you feel like, for some reason, the work you've done, like you have this moment of, am I not feeling better than I was before? Have I not made it very far? You've made it very far, okay? This is what this is saying to me, is that you've put in wild amounts of investments. And as soon as you let go of, so that when you start to ask yourself those questions, am I not as far as I thought I was in this self-healing, self-love situation, whatever it is, and just in general, getting to know myself, we all have this journey of releasing what the person that, you know, the facade we put on all of our lives, and really getting to know the real us, right? And, wow, I lost what I was going to say there. Oh, when you're asking yourself that question, it is because somebody on the external made you feel unworthy, right? So it's mandatory. We lay down that we cannot hold that weight. You cannot please everybody or appease everybody. You shouldn't want to. Traditionally speaking, if you see somebody who everybody likes and that person is usually faking it. Okay, so you don't want to be that kind of person, Taurus. That's all I'm going to say. Because you're just and fair. You have the Justice card. Your current situation is you're an integral being, and I promise you, it might not pay off immediately like the ego does, or like ishy people. You watch icky people around you, this is what I'm getting right now, that are making you feel like you're not good at what you're doing, or you're unworthy, or whatever it is. Somehow the work you've put in isn't working, is what I'm feeling like the energy of. But I felt like you were in a really good spot, and then people started making you feel like you aren't as far along as you thought you were, okay? Weird stuff. An awakening still in progress. I'm actually going to take it here because I wasn't done talking about this yet. I feel like you're going through an awakening, and that is, part of the awakening is releasing the desire to be approved by others. The Justice card is stating that the people that are looking to be rewarded for not being just, or for selling their soul to the devil, let's just say, those people are being paid with disappearing coins. Okay, what a weird freaking message. I've never said that in my life. So this is saying that when you get paid, though it may take longer for your payouts to show, because this is how the creator finds out if people are actually integral, okay? He will push them to the brink of almost falling off the edge until to see if at any point before that edge they jump off and sell their soul, okay? Or they jump, out of the path and sell their soul. What a weird message, you guys. I love you so much. But what I'm saying is that those who pass the test and stay integral and don't sell their soul, no matter how tempting it became, get paid out way more with not disappearing coins than those people around them ever have or ever will, okay? That's a weird message. And so, wow. But this awakening is real, and allowing yourself to stop. We shouldn't compare ever. We should never compare ourselves to other people. It is a very hard thing to do. We've been taught to compare ourselves since school, and I'm sorry to keep going through this. This is a real thing. That terrible habit was burned into our brain in competitions in school. My kid comes home now like, well, sorry, I keep bringing my kids into this. She was competing with a kid, and they call this false entitlement. The reality is she was competing with this kid, whatever they were doing in class, this little game. And when Carmen lost, she said her teacher was screaming in excitement for the other person. Now, people think that I'm trying to have my kids be entitled. What I'm saying is no, like teaching kids at that young of an age that you get that much praise for being better and comparing yourself to others it's detrimental to one's future and to staying this is why people sell themselves to the devil, okay? Because they saw the praise that person got. So now they'll do anything to win, even if it means hurting other people, you know what I mean? Weird messages coming through, Taurus. Let's find out what's coming towards you, because it looks like you've been through a lot, and it looks like you got some ishy folks around you. I will say, I cut off anybody who makes me feel like just the way I am isn't good enough. And maybe I'll go back to those connections later, but at this time, they don't deserve to be in my life, and I don't care if that's family or not, and I love them. I'm not saying I hate everybody. I love the people that I've cut off. I just can't stop them from stopping me from loving myself anymore. I have to stop them is what I meant, not I can't. I have to stop them from stopping me from loving myself, and that's what I feel like saying to you, is that sometimes you just have to cut people off if they're getting in the way of the relationship with yourself, okay? Let's see what's coming in for you, Taurus. No! Sleepless nights. Tangible offers. I feel like some finances might be coming in, actually, if I'm being honest with you. I feel like you might be stressed about finances, and I feel like that isn't quite over yet. I feel like, so this Ace, both of these are great, but the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, I feel like you're sitting here, I feel like you're sitting in a space of not having finances in a row. I feel like the financial situation is making you feel stuck in all areas of your life. This is the creator saying, I had you on hold up. Remember what I was talking about earlier, is like he likes to push you to the edge to see if you'll sell your soul or if you'll continue to be integral even in the face of adversity. Okay, what a weird message. But this is the creator handing you new opportunities that are actually going to bring in a new cycle of new financial cycle in your life, where it's not so you don't have to beg for the money, you don't have to work blood, sweat, tears. This is the kind of a cycle where you give as much as you have and you get as much as you deserve, which is more than you've been getting, okay? That's what I'm getting right now, and I feel like there is going to be maybe a job offer coming in for you. A job offer, a business offer, a collaboration offer, something like that coming in your future. We've got the Four of Pentacles. If we let go of whatever it is, that kind of, this is such an easy thing to say and such a hard thing to do, okay? Believe me. It's about letting go of the fear of not having money in order to let the money come in. Whatever. I feel like the money's coming in either way. It's just about your peace, protecting your own peace. Understanding that the creator does even have all of that money matters under control. This is real. Like, he will not let you go without if you're doing the next right thing. And it is the fear so that we start taking things into our own hands because we're afraid of not having something, and we start ruining everything around us. It's really weird. I can't explain it. That's what I'm getting right now. This is how people kind of become homeless and whatnot, is that the fear of that lack really kind of made them do things that I know, wow, what a weird message. I can't. So you're going to be doing some healing and really connecting to the creator. I feel like stability is coming. That's what I feel like saying is what's coming in your future. You're not totally through the thick of it. You're still having the sleepless nights. I feel like it's saying that some new offers are coming in. I don't think, you might stress all the way up till the offer comes in, and it's not going to scare the money away per se. It's just going to help you come to some sort of peace in your life, is just really realizing that even that is up to the divine. Like even our stability here, some people are born into a rich family, some people are not. That isn't for no reason. Like that is all up to fate, okay? And it's about recognizing when fate is changing like it is for you. And it's because you're doing everything right. Now that is the way to break the cycle, right? If you've lived in poverty, wow, what a weird bunch of messages. If you've lived in poverty and generations of your family have lived in poverty, we always kind of assume we're going to stay in poverty and we do things that are maybe not as morally correct. Wow. I feel like this message is for me as well, just so you know, Taurus. And so generations of our family have probably done things that were A, not, conducive to their own self-love or self-worth, B, went against sort of like the people I was talking about over here. They may have done things that were cutting a corner or really not integral. You're being paid off for your integrity and you're changing cycles, breaking chains. Okay, that's what I'm getting right now. You're changing the way things have always been in generations of your family, and you're because you're doing things the right way. Wow, what a powerful message. I'm going to get a few oracle cards for you. I don't know that I'll do this. I don't know. You'll have to let me know down in the comments below. Don't forget to like if you're this far along. It says, when you meet your soulmate, you'll feel calm, no anxiety, no agitation. And it says, and where does the power come from? It comes from within. Amen. You're an absolute powerhouse. I can feel always in the Taurus readings, I can always feel this powerhouse of an energy. And that is why you're breaking generational cycles and chains, okay? I love you so much, and I will see you guys soon. Mwah.